started here. Getting started. Now some of my eagle-eyed voidlings should be able to notice, but I have done something kind of cool. I made an actual schedule. Yeah, exciting, isn't it? Okay, so that I can still see my lovely chat while also working on this. Okay, so a little bit of a funny story. I actually reread what I had actually written. You know, it's important to do that every once in a while. And found out the brother and sister were not playing cards. They were playing checkers. So that I can, there we go. So she's got a checker in her hand, and he's busy waiting on her next move. Okay. So, there we go. We'll, go and then go way down. Even more down. Perfect. Okay. So, it's gonna have one arm. Like that, and then it's gonna have a hand going like that. But yeah, this arm. Just gotta think of how. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Got it figured out. All right. Cool. All right. Maybe. No, he'd have that hand tucked into the other one. Okay. All right. So, I had to remember how arms folding works. Because, you know, I just can't make it a simple thing. No. Because that would be too easy. Okay. Okay. And his arm would actually, like his hand would actually come up more like here. Okay. Yeah. I got it now. Now I just have to not forget it. So. we go. Alright, that looks pretty good. Alright. There we go. Now. Bit of a C. Thumb would be about here. The rest of her hand would be curling up like that. Kind of got like some Lego hand going on. That's okay. That's okay. Okay. Up. Okay, let's have this like that. Alright, and then raise that point a little bit more. There. I think that's good. Maybe. Up! Forgot I was brushing. I was supposed to be erasing. Oh, I see what the problem is now. This hand is not big enough. Okay. So. Okay. All right. Yeah, now I'm... Yeah, that's looking a lot better now. There. All right. And then, we're gonna... Yeah, right here should actually be fine. That'll lay right there. And, we're gonna go very red. Poker chip red. More here so I can better see what I'm doing. Okay, and obviously I'm going to be fixing up stuff, but make this look good. There. Right. And then on here, we'll draw the board. Board will be a gray, I think. Just make it like a nice dark gray. And then just gonna keep going. Okay. Yeah, that looks about right. All right. There we go. All right. Now, what we gotta do now is just make sure that the pieces are all about that size. So. No. Alright, and then back here, just gonna have like the hint of a pile. There. Okay, you won't be able to see all the pieces just because of the angle. Go. And we got some black pieces, so there'll be a couple. That you can see from here. And then there's just a few back here that you can see. It's got our own little pile there. All right. Just make sure that's a little obscured by your arm. And look at that. It's checkers. They're playing checkers. And then I'll be going over under the table again. Just to make sure that that's all neatened up. And then, let's see, what else am I doing? So I was working on clothes. So I think where we left off was Patty's hat, which I do remember now we have to open up. Okay, let's see here. Just, Patty, here we go, Patty family. So that I can have a nice color palette. Always helpful. All right. So we are gonna start with that nice dark chocolate brown for the hat. We're gonna go 50% just so that we can still see everything. We are gonna go up. We're gonna go up to 20. This, just that we can get like a bit more coverage. All right. have some nice things going on. But yeah, this is the way I like to do the coloring, just so that I can see where everything's gonna go. Then we don't have things looking too wildly different from what they were supposed to be. Which helps immensely. Alright. And if you're in the chat right now and you're wondering if it's okay to say a little something to me, it's perfectly fine. It's also perfectly fine if you lurk. Both are good. But yeah. I like to think that if I talk to the void, eventually the void will talk back. Alright. So yeah, we got that going. Okay, the coverage on that looks actually really good. So let's add another layer. That to 50%. And we are gonna go with this one. Color. Alright. It's gonna be a lighter brown. There we go. And it's okay if we miss a few little tiny spots. When we start being able to have opaque layers again, we'll be able to fill in those spots real easy. Okay. There we go. There. Got that. And now for the band. The band is the same color as the ears, so that makes things nice and easy. Whoops. There we go. Okay, between here and the clothes, we're going to be doing Patty's hair. Alright. There are just so many pictures in this book. And we're probably like halfway done with the story. I do think that the last few images I am going to be doing off screen, just because that would be a surprise, so that people would actually have to buy the book to know what happens. Ooh. So exciting. All right. stiff now. Ugh. Yeah, maybe I should see a chiropractor or something. Oh well. Okay. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. But let's go back here and have this go out a bit more. Yeah, that's a lot better. Just seems better. Alright. Alright, that's better. And then add another layer. This will be for the hair. Okay, so in order to get a color for the hair, I do have to zoom in quite a bit because I always do 3 tones for the hair. Now, we are just going to do, I think, the base shape. One thing I also like to do, just so that I can get a whole bunch of just nice little tones as I go through the hair. We're gonna do this, but I am gonna erase this part. So, should be fine there. But one thing I do like to do with hair is I like to go whoop, 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 whoop with different tones. And then when I blend over it later, it actually looks really good. And again, I like to use about 3 tones for hair. Obviously, if a color is more complex, I will use more tones. Like if somebody's a salt and pepper gray, I would probably go up to 4 tones depending on the type of salt and pepper gray they are. But we don't have any salt and pepper gray characters in this book because Patty's parents aren't old enough for that yet. Yet. I mean, to be fair, with how Patty is, it wouldn't surprise me if they did get gray hairs. It wouldn't necessarily be all Patty, no. All the children contribute to the gray hairs. As with any family. La, 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 la. Ah, there we go. Erasered. There we are. There. That looks pretty good. Alright, and then Alex has the same hair color. So I'm just gonna go over to him just so I can get a better feel for his hair. Zoom out just a smidge. Okay, there we go. Okay. We got like a 3/4 turn. Just trying to think of how the hair shape will look. Okay. Okay. There. And then a bit like that. And then we have like a strand there. Okay. Cut out here for his ear. It's got to come up in the back a bit. There, I think that might do it. I need to make this a bit more dramatic corner there. All right. And then he's also got tiny sideburn. There. That'll help. And then we just fill in the blank. There we go. That's looking better. Yeah, that's a much better hair shape. I know you can't see it too well right now, but just trust me in that. Okay, now for Kira's hair. She's got a different base tone. There it is. There we go. There we go. That's a little bit better. Just got like a little bit hanging off the back there. Hi, Vera. How are you doing? Yeah, I had to change out what these guys were playing. Well, that's good. I'm glad. I did see that you were running into a bit of health issues. I hope that they clear up real soon, because you know they don't sound like fun. Because it'll be a blast to see you streaming again. Alright. That's good. Just chilling in here. There we go. That's a little bit better. Actually, we won't have that curl. Oh, you wanted to chat with me about something? Okay. Is it, like a private thing, or can it be on stream? Oh, okay. Alright, well, we can chat right now. We certainly got the time for it. Alright. So there we go. We got that going. Alright, we'll focus on Kira's hair. Alright, so we need that. Yeah. Okay, not that one. That one. There it is. Oh, sure. Let me see if I can pull you into the VC. I just don't have a reactor for you just yet. Just give me 1 minute. Where did my collabs thing go? Oh. Helps if I'm looking at the right page. There we go. Collaboration station. And... Oh! Oh, I see. You're in void noises. There we go. Alright, let me see if I can't put you on... Let me, because I need to tell OBS to listen to the specific... Cool. Alright, let's see here. Maybe here? Okay. Can you say something, Vera? Oh, you're muted. Okay. Are you, speaking at all? Okay. Let's see here. Oh, maybe it's, Oh, there we go. I thought I was going crazy. Okay.
I was going crazy for a second once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room.
Oh, rubber room. That's crazy.
Indeed, that's made me crazy.
That would be pretty crazy.
Yeah. But just a real quick thing. You posted you're going live on my server in self-promo. It should be in community going live. It's something that...
I'm
it's
sorry.
okay.
I thought that was... I missed...
That's all good.
I'll know
So
that.
good.
I'll know to do that. Do better next time.
Nah, you don't need to do better or anything. It's fine. No one's in trouble. We're just, heads up.
Okay.
What I'll do is I'll quickly grab a copy of your message and I'll put it into community going live.
Community going live. Okay.
It used to be called going live, but I'm just going to call it community going live. Hopefully that will solve the issue.
Yeah, it's because a lot of other places, a lot of other servers, they just call it self-promo for when you want to promote yourself,
Well, I've got self-promo for like if you're promoting, say, doing commissions or doing writing
Okay,
work
that
or
makes sense.
you know stuff that's more services and things like that,
Okay.
or big events. Whereas that way I don't have to say please stop posting. You're posting too much. The only thing in self promo is you. Instead, I can be like, yeah, the community going live is just a running ticker that says, hey, guess who's live?
No, I hear you now. Okay.
But yeah, so how are you?
Oh, I'm doing fine, thank you. All right, just get this better. Just trying to get this hair nice, you know?
Yeah, I know.
There we go. Okay. Then now I can start on the other layers of hair. But yeah, I actually I got like a process for doing hair, just so that I can get
Oh,
tones
what's,
going. Because
what's the
ultimately, what I
process?
want it to look like is like this. You see how like you can see strands.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's kind of what I do. That I use 3 tones actually, and you can also see it a little bit in Patty. And then that's Alex, Patty's older brother. I wrote a children's book and I'm illustrating.
nice.
Yeah. See, the whole thing is Patty, who is 3 years old, is going to turn 4 years old, and she decides that she doesn't want to do that.
Okay.
So she's just going to stay 3. Because turning 4 is scary to her.
You know what? Fair enough.
Yeah. Alright, just going to make sure that goes nicely, and then... But yeah, she has 2 older siblings, Kira and Alex. And then she also has her mom and dad in there. And ultimately, what she gets told by her mom is that if she doesn't turn 4, then she's not going to get a birthday party. Which means no birthday cake.
Sounds like a prerequisite for
Yeah.
a birthday party is a birthday.
Yeah. This is actually something that's based off of real life events in my own childhood. I did.
Damn, whack
abuse.
up. I didn't realize that you decided that you didn't want to be 4.
No, it just. Well, here's the thing. At the time, Rugrats was very big.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was, and it continued to be big for several decades.
Yeah.
But they actually had an episode where Angelica was turning 4, and she didn't want to because she was going to get all kinds of responsibilities or sponsorbilities, as they pronounced it. And she didn't want that.
Sounds like a traditional 16-year-old response.
What? No, Rugrats are babies.
I know.
Oh, okay. Alright. Like...
We had Rugrats here too.
Okay. I'm just going by what was popular when I was a kid. So... But, yeah. That kind of influenced me a little bit. And I'm like, oh no, I don't want responsibilities. And, but my mom did make the same argument. Like, no, you're not going to get that purple heart cake that you wanted. She was actually going to make a heart-shaped cake with
what's more
purple
important?
icing.
What's more important, lack of responsibilities or cake? We all know the right
I took
choice.
a week. to think
Damn, you
about it.
hold out.
A
You straight up a
whole
holdout.
whole week. Yeah. Then I decided, okay, I'm gonna turn 4. I want that cake.
Did your birthday like change by a week forever?
Yeah.
Did you ever tell Mitchell all this? Because I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
I think Mitchell would have had a great time holding your birthday a week late.
Well, actually, we didn't held my we haven't held my birthday a week late. Um, this was all before my birthday.
Oh, so your birthday was held on the right day. It's just it took you a week to decide.
Yes.
That's crazy. I could not imagine that that wouldn't have happened in my house.
Yeah, it was actually kind of funny because in real life, my mom even talked to the local pastor about it, the local priest, and he just said, "Well, why didn't you just explain to her that she's gonna turn 4 anywhere?" And of course, my mom just looks at him quite incredulously and goes, "How about you explain it to her, father? How would you do that?" Explain to a 3-year-old that they're going to turn 4, regardless. You know?
I mean, it's a fair question for a 4-year-old. Like,
Yeah.
do I want responsibility?
Oh.
Asking questions that 21-year-olds don't ask.
It's because the 21-year-olds are sad because they know the answer.
Well, yeah, but I mean, they then go out and do things that will get them more responsibility.
Yeah. Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna add the eyebrows, kinda. Just gonna. Okay. I'm not crazy. I'm just a little unwell.
Right now, I know you can't tell.
But soon enough, you're gonna think of me.
No, I
How
can't
I
do that.
used to
That's
be.
illegal. That's a home wrecker thing. Can't do that.
Forgot. You know that I'm married. Ha! Oh well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
spoilers.
Can't. I can't do that to Mitcha.
Nah. He literally had to go on to the other side of the planet to find me.
Yeah, he did his due diligence to make that happen. That's
Yeah.
just that would be cruel.
Alright, so yeah, that hair's looking actually pretty good. Alright, now for Alex's bowl cut.
Oh,
Yeah, he got bowl cut.
he's got cake by the shape of his cheeks as well.
Oh, he's holding back laughter. Because this is when Patty is telling everybody, I'm gonna stay 4. Which is ridiculous.
He knows.
He knows it's ridiculous. So yeah, I decided to kind of give him a bowl cut, but just kind of modeled a bit after Trunks from Dragon Ball Z.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah, and that is actually because my brother is the one who introduced me to Dragon Ball Z.
Hmm.
Yeah. Which, in all honesty, it was a lot of fun.
I'm just liking the whole like puffed out cheeks like this bitch right here.
Oh, are you showing a thing or?
No. He's got like your guy here's got the puffed out cheeks like this bitch right here. Doesn't even know about cake.
Yeah, I mean this is the back of Patty's head, so yeah, kind of doing like a perspective shot.
Ah.
Here we go. See?
I see.
And I actually got a similar thing going on when she tells her parents. I can pull up the sketch for that. Let me just find the open button. Wouldn't that help? um, okay. Let me see
Surprise,
here.
can remove the open button. Only closing.
I save it. At least there's only 2 files for me to look through. Yeah, see here. She's got like, and then her parents, which their faces are. Here, this is the dad. Got the dad stashed in the plaid shirt because I hate myself.
You've made more work for yourself with that
Yeah.
one, for sure.
And then and there's the mom. She's got curly hair because again, I hate myself.
You
Nah,
do
just
keep
kidding.
finding work,
I actually
don't
really like doing the curly hair. It's a lot of fun.
you? The glasses with the shine
Yep.
does not work. Does not work at all. I won't indulge the possibility that that is work.
No, it's totally not work. It's all play.
Of course.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the whole theme, at least for now. There is going to be a sequel where she gets a little sister and has to deal with that. And then there has to be another sequel. So that I can include my sister's favorite childhood story of us both, where she and I get into a fight over whether or not a panda and a giraffe can be friends.
Can they?
Well, who do you think was on which side?
I don't know. I'm more interested if they can be friends or not.
Well, if you asked my little sister at the time, the answer is yes. Of course they could be they could be friends. If you asked me at the time, no, it is just wrong.
So what's the line of logic here on why a panda and a giraffe can't be friends?
Well, from what my standpoint, it was they are from 2 completely different ecosystems. You know,
How
pandas are
old
found
were you at the
in
time?
in mountainous bamboo forests, and giraffes are found in African savannas.
So
Also
how
totally
old were
different
you when
continents.
how old were you when you held this opinion?
Maybe like 10.
Okay, so you've gotten like less separatist over time, I see.
Oh. Yeah, well, I was 10 and autistic. I'm
Your
like,
problem it's
no.
not that it wasn't that they like eat each other or anything like that.
No.
No.
Well, no,
They just don't
they are
live
both
together.
herbivorous. Although, if you ever look at the dental work of a panda, it is like their herbivorous nature is by choice.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be looking down the choice of get bitten by a horse or get bitten by panda. Either way,
Yeah.
you're getting bitten.
Actually, the end result of getting bitten. Hold on. Some of this is a little sus. There we go. Okay. The end result of getting bitten by a panda, a lot of times has to be censored. They mess people up.
Hey, oh, okay.
They haven't killed anyone, even in captivity. But from the damage that they inflict, it's one of those. It's not like they can't. But because they're generally more on the peaceful side, it's one of those. If you tick off a panda enough for them to do that, you deserve it.
So what I'm hearing is that a giraffe and a panda can be friends, but according to 10-year-old you, they can't be friends because
Geography.
they come from different hoods. But in reality, they can't be friends because the giraffe pissed off the panda and is now on a playlist.
Maybe.
And no relationship survives being put on a compilation. That sounds about right.
Maybe. Who knows? Who knows anymore?
What we've learned today is that pandas and giraffes can't be friends.
But yeah, but in all honesty, the whole point of that story was learning how to agree to disagree.
But
Because
what
her
if you're
standpoint
right?
is, I mean, why can't they? Because the concept of geography is very foreign to like a 3-year-old. Because that's the thing.
Well,
She she was 3.
it sounds like even though she was 3, she had a very good idea
Oh yeah,
because
yeah.
they can be friends.
Older me recognizes that. Younger me does not. And of course, my mom, who's overhearing this entire exchange, is trying so hard not to laugh. But she was on the phone with my older sister, who was in college at the time, and she heard the whole thing through the phone. And she was dying.
Ah, I see. Your mother was trying to be the responsible adult,
Trying
and
not to laugh at this because it's one of those things. I was coming from it from a logistics point.
Whacker, you made a try not to laugh challenge when you were 10.
Yeah, pretty much. It was actually pretty hard for me to be intentionally funny, in my opinion.
It sounds pretty funny, actually.
Yeah. But, all of the funniness was unintentional.
Most funniness tends to be unintentional.
Yeah.
Unless you're a comedian, in which case it may not be funny, but it's very intentional.
Oh, 100% intentional. Okay, there we go. Alright, let me just... Alright, and then... Maybe just a little less cheek there. Okay.
His cheek needs a little shine.
Oh, there's gonna be, like, accents and stuff. This is just getting, like, base layers done.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, there will be accents and shading done. There's a method to my madness.
Why with the baselines does he look like a cat? I don't know why.
I don't know, maybe it's just because... I mean, he does kind of read mischievous.
That's true. Like, chaotic neutral do be the cat's alignment.
Yeah, and chaotic neutral probably would be best way to describe his stance. Just in general. Okay, there we go. You'd see his eyebrow a little through the gap there. Alright, and oh,
So if a cat's chaotic neutral, then what alignment is a panda, especially when they meet a giraffe?
pandas are either going to be chaotic neutral or chaotic good. Or no, not chaotic good. Chaotic stupid.
Chaotic stupid is one funny alignment to be put into.
Yeah, well, it's just because it's one of those things. They probably, like, they technically could be considered animals that are getting themselves extinct because they're over specialized. I mean, yeah,
This is true. Like, I mean,
humans definitely messed with all their food and stuff, but there have been plenty of cases where natural extinctions have happened of different plants and animals and things like that. And when an animal becomes too specialized for something, and that something is no longer available, oftentimes they can't adapt quickly enough.
I'm trying to think, like,
The reason why they go after bamboo is actually because of the protein content.
I've never considered bamboo as a protein source.
Yeah.
Like, all the uses for bamboo, I've never considered, yeah,
Protein.
after workout mix. I've never looked at like a stick of bamboo and gone, yeah, pre-workout, let's go.
Well, there's also a stick of bamboo also has the same tensile strength as, wood.
You know
Which
what?
is
That's
why-
probably why. Yeah, that's probably why.
But it's also why whenever people actually do get attacked by pandas, they get messed up, like broken bones messed up.
I mean, the bone is just less sturdy wood in their eyes, right?
Yeah, and like I said, they don't kill, but that doesn't mean they don't know how.
So the panda's entire food, like entire diet, is
Pretty much bamboo.
nature's own pre-workout mix wrapped in wood. So they eat and immediately they're working out their jaw. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no wonder their bite is pretty fucking rough.
Yeah. They got some of the. They have like as far as like mammals are concerned, they have one of the strongest bites. They're not the strongest. I think that still goes to hyena. As far as mammals are concerned, because
I would think it
I
would
think
go
strongest bite probably goes to one of the crocodiles.
either a crocodile or one of the sharks, or I'm trying to think, is there any like rando fish that has a stronger bite, but it's so small it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't know. There's also just like bites relative to size as well. That's a category.
Yeah, in the same way as like technically what is it, a pistol shrimp breaks the sound barrier below
Not
water.
technically, they do.
Well, yeah, they do.
They just do.
Yeah, but like
Because
that.
fuck your physics.
But that's not going to be a problem for us because we don't go in the water. I mean, we don't
interact with
pistol
them.
shrimp.
But yeah, animals are crazy, man. Alright, and then let me get back over with the blonde.
I watched this YouTube series called Casual Geographic.
Yes!
It's, just so much fun.
That's where I get a lot of my animal facts now. But I also like Lindsay Nicol.
I haven't heard of Lindsay Nicol. Have you heard of Tiezu?
No, I don't think I have.
Tiezu basically, I'll say like Tiezu basically, he does like game breakdowns of like animals, refers to like Australia as like the dev server and things like that.
Yeah.
Talks about the different like mass extinctions as like pre-patch something point something. It's actually a lot of fun to listen to. But what's the Lindsay person you mentioned? What's their
Lindsay
content like?
Nicol, and she actually has done a lot of like real conservation work, and like actually has worked with animals. Actually, more than Casual Geographic, but they still collab a lot.
Okay.
Because Casual does do a lot of research. And he does do some conservation work. I think it's mostly based off of his own availability. It's not that he doesn't want to, you know?
Yeah.
There we go. I think that looks pretty dang good. Like, it's amazing what what you do with like just a little bit of shading. Actually, let me add a bit more shading to here so that there's a bit more separation with the hair buns. Go. Okay, that was a little too heavy. And then a little bit there, a little bit there. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Oh, a little bit more behind the ear, too. There. A little bit more shading back here. There. And underneath here. And I actually use the same color scheme for the parents too. The dad gets the blonde version, and then the mom gets the red hair.
Okay.
I just go a little less bright on hers because she's more auburn.
Ah, fair enough.
That's one thing that does happen with red hair with age, is that it does darken. Blonde hair can do that too.
Yeah, like you can go from a bright blonde to just a sandy blonde, and then over time it even gets darker to a light brown.
Yeah, which is hope for kids that look like toenails.
Yeah,
Sometimes
spend
that
a bit
just
of time in
happens.
the sun, and they'll be fine, right? Right? That's what I got told.
Actually, sunlight lightens the hair a bit.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Just a bit. Alright.
It's not like if you leave anything else out, the sun is just gonna go white, like everything.
Yeah. It's a downside to being able to dry clothes on the line almost every day.
Mhm.
That frickin' sun. Every time.
It catches you. It's just gonna make everyone its victim of sun tanning.
Yeah. And if you can't tan, you bleach.
It's gonna get you from both angles.
Yeah. But that is one of the reasons why people will, almost forgot the brush there. Silly me.
It's important.
Yeah, it's very important. Recommended by every dentist.
Recommended by 9 out of 10. So what's that 1 out of 10 brushes teeth with?
Well, the 10th one there is just trying to drum up business.
True. He's got a, what do you call it? I've got nothing. My brain is
He's
kind
got
of in a
scheme
fog.
going.
He's got a scheme. My brain is in a fog. It's trying to search for words.
And you just keep coming with the 404 words not found.
Oh, it's so much like that.
Yeah. What I usually say with that is, I say my words are not cooperating with me. And most people tend to understand that. Which is nice, you know?
Yeah. It's like I'm fighting with my body right now. Same vibes.
Yeah. And I'll also just straight up tell people, like, the words that want to come out right now are wrong. I know they're wrong, but they really want to come out. I don't know why. They're making me say things like, Sir Elton John voiced Darth Vader. When I
It's like
know it's actually James Earl Jones.
Sir James L. John voiced Darth Vader? That's
Sir Elton John.
crazy. No, Sir James L. John.
Oh my gosh, it just sounds like an abomination.
No, it's like when I'm trying to explain like some medical thing and it's like you get through like you're trying to get through like the technical name of like something like ADHD, but the D has somehow been replaced with like Scooby or something. It's like, yeah, I don't
Scooby?
think, yeah, I don't think it's attention deficit hyperactive Scooby. Yeah, I don't think so.
I want to watch Scooby now. Wait, no.
Gonna give Scooby some Vyvanse, see what Scooby Dooby do.
Oh man, can you imagine?
I think it would be like with all the implications of weed usage for Scooby and Shaggy. I think that it would be very funny to see them as like properly functioning adults. Like knowing, of course, that like Scooby is a dog, but like,
Yeah.
I get the vibe Shaggy is a very intelligent man if we just stop giving him like the sandwich smoke.
Well, it's actually probably canon that he is hyper intelligent. Maybe not to the same point as Velma.
Yeah, I'd say. I mean, you'd have a hard time being smarter than Velma. Like being
Yeah, like
smart is her entire character.
Velma's a pretty high bar to clear.
Yeah. Like that'd be like being a bigger flirt than Fred.
Is Fred that much of a flirt though?
It depends on which version of the show you're watching. In the
That's
original,
true.
not so much.
No, in the original, he was just, he was just a go-getter type guy.
He was just the generic dude.
I mean, he easily could have played, like, the type of character he was easily could be cast as the hometown bully. Because he easily looks and acts like everybody's favorite quarterback in high school.
That is true. He
But
has got that.
he's not.
Yeah, he's like
And
the
that's
nice jock.
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely jock energy. But he's not.
He's got jock energy, but he also has Shaggy at his side, so nice jock energy.
Yeah, Shaggy
it makes
is
sense
definitely
though.
a stoner.
It makes sense though because Shaggy is his hookup then.
I do also like the idea that Fred is the only normal one, while everybody else is like some kind of eldritch abomination in the gang. And, oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to hit Eraser.
I like the idea that Fred is the normal one.
Yeah, Fred is the normal one.
Fred is the normal one. Shaggy is an eldritch abomination. Scooby is an eldritch abomination. Dog
Everyone's
that
an
can talk.
eldritch abomination except Fred.
Nah, not Velma. Velma is the SCP researcher sent to assigned to watch them all.
Maybe. But yeah, I just like the idea because Velma can get downright omnipotent sometimes with her information, which is why people count her as one of the eldritch abominations. There we go. Then let's get some of this. Pop into here. All right.
I honestly, with Velma, I think it's very interesting to see the concept of her being omnipotent because you can get information from a bunch of different sources. Like if she's having information fed to her by an organization that's meant to keep these guys contained, like the idea of Mysteries of the Week just being a part of their containment procedure is kind of hilarious.
Yeah, yeah. If you want to put it, the SCP Foundation into this, yeah, definitely. That does sound like something that they would have for containment procedures. Like if we give them enough puzzles.
If we just give them enough puzzles, then they won't do what happened with like the whole. Oh, actually, do you remember the Shaggy Eldritch horror memes like of the live action movie? It's like he just thought me into existence, and here I am.
Is Shaggy actually a 40k orc?
This is possible and has also been theorized.
Oh man, Warhammer 40k.
I
It
mean,
gets wild.
if he was a 40k orc, though, wouldn't the Mystery Machine be red? Unless it's not meant to go fast.
He doesn't need it to go fast.
This is true.
He needs it to stay cool. So it's blue.
Yes, this is true. Okay, no, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Fuck, now I'm starting to see it through the lens of 40k. Is Fred just a commissar?
Yeah, he might be.
Like Fred is a commissar. Velma is. Oh no, she's a fucking Omnisci.
That or a tech priest.
Oh, a tech priest is a good answer too.
Yeah. Like a psyker tech priest.
Yes.
Because you know that combo would actually be pretty highly welcomed if they were powerful enough. Otherwise,
Yeah.
they'd just be sacrificed to the greater good, also known
I mean,
as the Emperor.
if they were being sacrificed for the greater good and that just kept coming back, I mean, yeah, no, I could see them being grizzled veteran fucking psychotech priest.
Yeah. What is this? Oh. Silly me. I did the eyedropper when it wasn't full opacity. Put it down lower. Okay. See, now, look at that. That makes more sense now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The hand is hand.
The hand is very hand. Okay, just gonna use that smudge tool. It's one of my favorite tools to use.
Alright, I might get off and go get some last bits of housework done. Not sure how long I'll be up for, but I will catch you later. I'll be lurking.
Yeah, sure. Lurk as much as you like.
Take care, have fun.
You too.
Bye.
Bye. All right. So that was a lovely little visit from our lovely shark friend. All right. All right. Just gotta make sure we got our eyes there, and then There we go. We got the nose there. Oops. There. That's looking pretty good. Oops. Forgot to do the eyedropper. Alright, there we go. And then, now instead of the smudging, we are going to switch back to blurring so that we can soften up this contrast a bit. There we go. And then I'm gonna switch back to this. Forgot to brush. And then we are gonna very lightly go over here. There we go. That's looking a lot better. Okay. All right. Actually, no. What we're gonna do is we're gonna. Oh. There we go. And then I'm gonna switch back to this. And then we're gonna switch back to this. Okay. And we are actually going to go down in size quite a bit, by half, and we are going to zoom in. There we go. Fix that around. All right, there we go. Back to this yellow. Just have that come out a little bit. And then there we go. And a little bit this one here. Well, hold on. Let's see. It might actually look okay. Yeah, that actually does look okay. There we go. Alright. So let's go back here. There. There we go. And then I'm gonna go back to this darker color down here. Because one thing I like to do is I like to create the definition through shading as opposed to line work. That's usually what I do. Okay. Go back to this. Oh. Helps if I remember to brush. Actually, I will leave that as is. Okay. There we go. Alright, there we go. And then I'll fix up the shoes. So that they look right. Let's see, they're on this one. So let's go ahead and fix those up. I mean, they're either socks, like no-show socks, or shoes. I think they're just gonna be socks. Yeah. And we have it come in a little bit here. Like that. Give it a nice kind of sulky shape. There we go. There. All right. And let's get back here. There we go. Okay, and then actually let's go back to the smudge tool. Just pull down here a little bit more. There we go. And look at that. Her legs actually look good. All right. But yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of the same shading on her brother, on Alex here, and we're going to do a little bit of the shading on little Patty as well. Oh my gosh, I missed an entire section of her hair. All right. Well, if I make it so that the light is coming from this direction, it'll be darker anyway. So I could make it blend. I think that's what I'll do. Let it blend. Let it blend. Alright. Go. Go back here. And then just gonna, I know it looks super chaotic right now. It'll look better. I'll make it look better. Just trust. Trust me. to burn, to blur. There we go. And then I'm gonna go over skin tone again with the brush. Remember to brush. Kids, always remember to brush. Don't worry, I'll be doing her eyes soon. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's go 50 opacity here. So I can go a little bit, make this a little bit lighter. Oh. Alright, let's see what the blurring does now, actually. I went a little too far with the eraser. There! Okay. Alright, and then I'll just pull with some of that from the hair, from the base hair, and I think that actually will look really good. Alright. There! Let's clean some of that up too. Alright. There. Much better. Other hand. Perfect. Now for this cheeky little guy. All right. Oop. Gotta watch my opacity. There we go. All right. And there we go. Okay, perfect. All right. Now, I'm gonna turn down this opacity. And I actually need to take a short little break. I promise I'll be back. Just bear with me for a minute. Okay? Alright. looks like we're back. Oh, hi, Lazy Panda. I'm doing fine. How are you? You got perfect timing because I just came back from a little break. I asked, how are you? And you say Vera? That's silly. Oh, what? Tell me. Is it about the proposal? I am shivering with it. Yay! Oh my gosh, she said yes! Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you! Oh, you were so nervous about it. Oh my gosh. I hope the wedding planning goes smoothly. I mean, it's gonna get crazy, even if you're reasonable about everything. It's gonna get crazy, but I hope it goes well. The main thing you focus on is that all you really need to get married is an officiant. Vera actually left for a little bit. He might come back later. But yeah, all you need is an officiant and 2 witnesses to get married. That's it. But yeah, that's gonna be so exciting. Yeah. I am so happy for you. Oh? What were you wondering? Oh, okay. I now I see what you're wondering. I think I'm going so fast. Cause I can see your little chat. I'm just super fast. Okay. There we go. Oop. It's a little too intense. He does always know. It's like he's omnipotent or something. Oof. A shark with omnipotence. That just sounds terrifying. Oh wow. At least it's Vera. Oh, but yeah. Oh my gosh. I am totally stoked for you. Ah, I see. Yeah, I really do hope he gets better soon because I know he has a lot of fun with streaming. And it will certainly be lovely to see him again on streaming. I did manage to finish the stable I was charged with building. I just finished it off screen, that's all. So, yeah, oh my gosh. But yeah, it's one of those things. Definitely, if you're gonna have like an actual wedding, definitely take your time in planning on that. But if you're gonna elope, you can certainly do that. That's actually what a lot of people are opting for nowadays, is just eloping and then having a big party afterwards, because then it's less pressure. Okay. Oops. Would help if I did the right color. Silly me. Doing a bit of that face, and then he's got that going on with his eyes. And then his nose is a little, it's very much like Patty's, a little bit upturned. This is Patty's older brother, Alex. Patty is a little 3-year-old girl who is struggling with the concept of turning 4. Oh, middle of next year? That honestly, that sounds like a good amount of time for planning. So, that's good. Well, I hope you get everything going for you for that. And definitely keep us all posted. Oh my gosh. Weddings are so much fun. Okay. Oh, man. I'm just totally stoked. When, if Vera ever comes back into the chat, you need to make sure he knows. Oh, sorry, not Vera. Vera. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm just. Oh, you're talking about Patty now. Oh my goodness. I am just not following my own conversation. How silly of me. Anyway, but yeah, that's Alex. Okay, so quick rundown. All right, this is Patty. Patty has 2 older siblings, Kira and Alex. And then she has her parents, mom and dad. This is dad. 100% this is dad. He's got the dad stash because he's dad. Okay, so Patty, she's struggling with the concept of turning 4. Oh, thank you. Oh yeah, I think I gave you a pretty good TLDR for all that. Oh man. Whew. All right, now let's get scribbling. Okay. Oh, answer. Go right ahead, ask your question. There we go. Actually, yeah. Oh, well, I wrote my own children's book. And Patty is based off of myself. Does that help? So, I actually did, when I was 3, I did try to refuse turning 4. And my mom said that I wouldn't be able to have a birthday cake if I didn't turn 4. Because I wouldn't be having a birthday. I wouldn't have a birthday party. It took a full week to think about it. But I really wanted the cake, so I... Okay, so let's add just a touch of red here. Look at the top of his cheeks. He's trying to hold back laughter. There we go. Ah. Well, there's no need to apologize for that. I talk fast. So, it's not really all your fault. And I was getting confused too. So, it's all fine. It's all fine and dandy. Let's actually go up to the hair layer. There it is. Do a little eraser work right here. There. Then we do this, do that, do this. There we go. Oh, yeah. No, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. I'd look forward to seeing you again in the chat. Hopefully, Vera will be back. And that'll be a lot of fun. Down in opacity, and just kind of right here. Yeah, that's perfect. So instead of smudging, what we're gonna do actually is blurring. Oh yeah, that's fine. I know he was. I'm gonna make sure that you're the one that tells him, okay? Because I don't want him. Because I want you to be able to be the one who tells him. But yeah, he's definitely gonna want to know. Everyone's gonna be so stoked. Just every stream you go on, just let people know. Yeah, a little bit like Friends. Just a little. Oh, good, good. That's good. Because again, we were all really pulling for you. Rooting for you, sending all the good vibes. So yeah, I'm glad. I'm so glad for you. Forgot to push. There we go. Just do that and then this. There. Also over there. There. Hopefully. Okay, okay. Yeah, this is actually not looking half bad. Would help immensely if I paid attention to my opacity. That might be why I wasn't seeing things very well. Cheeky little guy. There we go. There. There. Okay. And then we do this. Oh. No, not that color. That's the wrong color. There we are. There we go. Okay. There. Oh, that's much better. Actually, I kind of like the idea of him having closed eyes. So let's actually just go with that. And then back up to the hair layer. There it is. Gonna erase this. There. So that then we can do this. There we go. He's such a cheeky guy. All right. And there we go. Get this nice and blended. Gonna blend, 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 blend. Get this nice and blended right here. And then I gotta clean that up quite a bit there. There. go. Oh, hello. Uh, you know what? In all honesty, I'd have to say that cats are my favorite animal. What's yours? Truppy cat. Oh, Entropy cat. I get it now. Ooh, wombats are pretty fun. I think it's funny that they technically twerk in self-defense. That just makes me laugh. But they also were extremely pivotal in helping other animals survive the mass wildfires that were going on a few years ago. That's funny! Oh my gosh. Aw, do you have a little baby? That's cute. Oh man, I do think it's funny how babies will just sometimes sleep in the weirdest positions and they're just fine. They're just so fine with that. Oh man. Okay. Let me actually hold on. I think I need to do a little bit more smudging here. Get this little. There we go. There we go. That's a bit better. Perfect. Okay. And then more here. Yeah. Not sure what can be done with that. Because every baby's a little different. So it might even turn out that he's perfectly fine. Which is the weird thing about babies. As long as they get the sleep. I'm just trying to get this a little bit cleaned up and a little bit straightened out and blended. There we go. So, I'm actually illustrating for a children's book I wrote. So, yeah, this is, well, here's the family of it. This is the main character. Her name is Patty, and she is having some troubles because she's 3. She's about to turn 4, but she doesn't want to turn 4 because it's scary. It's new. Everything's gonna be new. And she has 2 older siblings, Kira and Alex, and her mom and dad, who have to convince her to turn 4. So best of luck to her. I need to do a little bit of fixing with this hair. It's gonna bug me now. helps if I go on the right layer. There we go. That one overextended quite a bit. That's okay. Okay, there we go. All right. Well, who knows? Maybe maybe he'll straighten out on his own. So, get the sleeping. I hope he does. There, that's a little bit better. Then this, and we do this. All right. See, that looks a lot better now. There, now everything's a lot more blended. Alright, and then also we're going to be having her eyes open. They're going to look like that. But, right now we're just doing the shading on the skin mostly. I am liking how this is looking, actually. Because, yeah, it's hard to do crossed arms at an angle, no less. Because, you know, I gotta make things hard on myself. That's it? Yeah, that's it. There we go. Okay, change it to that. Squeak it all the way down to 10. There we go. Oh, okay. Well, I am glad that you're back, Panda. We do have a new friend here, Entropy Cat. Yeah. Always nice to make new friends. All right. Actually, let's do this a bit. There. Oh, Entropy Cat might actually just be lurking right now. I mean, to be fair, I think they're trying to put the kid to sleep, so we'll just try to be as soothing as possible. Oh, you at work? Oh, you watching streams while you were at work? That's okay, I won't snitch. And I hope that that our resident panda here isn't gonna snitch either. You know, let's hope he stays lazy in that regard. Okay, I just thought for a moment that you were that you were putting your kid to sleep. I don't know what time zone you're in. Oh, there we go. Ah, some lovely refreshing drink and get that blurred a little bit more. Yes, yes. I don't have it yet, but I am planning on getting it. I just need to wait until I have new video game money because I want to get it for me and my husband. So. So that we both have fun with that. And you know, we might even join into one of Vera's game nights when he gets better. Who knows? Alright. Let's boop. Get that in there. Clean this mouth up just a smidge. Oh, would probably help if I was at full opacity. Yeah, look at how much that helps. There we go. Hmm? Fucking butter. I love that. Oh man. Too bad he didn't find a dog on that map. Because then he could have been Butter Dog. Butter. Oh, yeah. There we go. There we go. Oh, look at him. He is so silly and mischievous. Alright, and then let's back to smudge so that we can fix that up a little bit. There we go. There. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Alright. Well, you know what? You get all the rest you need. You know. Stay happy. And all of that. I'll see you next time. Okay? I'll see you next time you stop by. Oh, yeah, no, you definitely want to shower on a regular basis. that is one of the best things that you can do to for the for your significant other is regular showers. Am I right? Yeah, no trouble. No trouble at all. Yeah, but showers do help. Let's be real, showers help a lot. My goodness, we're having fights over. We're having fights over who takes showers and not. What? Meanwhile, I'm just like, let's just all have good hygiene. We could all have good hygiene. Alright. Bye, Lazy Panda. I'll see you next time you stop by, okay? Don't be a stranger. Alright. Okay. Actually, no. What I'm gonna do is I am gonna lower the opacity here. There we go. There. Alright, now blend. Alright. I'm just gonna make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, good. I don't have her hand in frame. That's good. Alright. And let's get the... Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I do enjoy having a good shower, mainly because I just don't like feeling grubby. You know? There we go. Look at that. So much better. Alright, and then we are gonna go a little darker. We can do like a little bit of shading. Alright. Go. Wee. Intense coloring. So intense. It's shaking the table. Okay. I don't know if you saw any warbling effect. There we go. Alright, and make sure we blend. Blend here too. Careful not to go over the edge. There we go. Always gotta pay attention to where we have the light, you know? We can't forget to brush at full opacity. There we go. But yeah, gotta have her puppy dog hat. There we go. actually have it a little bit coming up like that. There we go. All right, that's much better. Clean up this edge. There we go. What's that? Go back here. Ah, that's what that was. Ah, much better. Go. Okay. And nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. Oh. I just keep discovering more and more. There we go. All right. Here we go. Much better. All right. And then gonna smooth that out. Make this come out a little bit more, actually. There. And now we need to go a little darker. All right. Not that. All right. More. There we go. All right. And we're just gonna go a touch darker for right in here, this little crevice right here. All right. And then let's erase this. Let's go back here. There we go. And go back here. It's blended. Go. All right, I'm gonna zoom in a little. And by a little, I mean a lot. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go this get a little... All right. All right, now we're getting somewhere. There we go. All right. Now, let's get back to coloring in. Oh, forgot to watch my opacity. There we go. And then put here and here. That's better. Okay. And go here. There we go. Oop. It's okay. I can erase it a little bit later. We'll get this. We'll get through this together. Okay. There we go. Okay. Such color intensity. It shakes the table. Okay. There we go. All right. Now, eraser. Go very smooth with it. There we go. Okay. Actually, no. I can work with this. Very easy. Bloop. All fixed. Yay! All right. And go 50 with that. There. And now we blur, 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 blur. All right. More blending. All right. Yeah. That looks so much better now. Oh, that is so much better. All right. Now, yeah, let's actually work on those eyes. That should be definitely above the skin there, but definitely want it below the hair layer. So, we are going to go to watch our opacity. And bloop. Right into the eyes. No. Don't need that. We do, however, need to decrease the size dramatically here. There we go. Okay. A nice little kind of almost semi-oval type eyes. Now they don't have to be 100% the same, and that is actually because her face is tilted at an angle. So if they were the same, it would actually look super weird. So we just gotta be careful. We just gotta be careful. Okay, so we got that. Okay, so now we're gonna do eye color. So we need to zoom in on those beautiful brown eyes. Alright. Right there. Never forget to brush. Just go and this one is going to be slightly bigger than the other, and that's okay because one is slightly further back. She is just aghast. Shooketh even. There we go. Okay, let's get a slightly lighter shade. Let's go over the top. That. Alright, and then for the pupils, go black. Make sure that those mostly equal to, proportionately equal. There we go. And then we do the highlights. Ooh, I got 50 off first try. Nice. There we go. There. Yeah, she definitely looks shook. Alright, and then let's get here. Gotta do the lashes. And okay. We'll do the lashes on a separate layer as well. We are gonna go down in size there. And it just occurred to me, I forgot to watch my opacity. There we go. That's better. Now. Alright. Go. Make sure this looks good. Oh no. I thought I did another lap for the lashes. I guess I did not. That's okay. That's okay. We'll just be careful. Yeah, we're just a little more careful, and everything will be fine. There. Okay. And then here's what we can do. Okay. Right. This pixel right there. Okay. Go right there, and it's all fixed now. Oh, wait. There. There. All fixed. Look at that. Like it never happened. And now she got lashes. Now, did I do any lashes? No. No lashes for him. Okay. That's good. But I did go a little more blonde with the eyebrows. So I definitely need to go back over those eyebrows. Okay. That's easy peasy. Easy fix. Easy fix. Let's go. Half opacity. There we go. It just occurred to me I should probably have him on this level so then I can blur it. A little weird, but that's okay. Not that high. There we go, 20. Opacity. There we go. There. Much better. And then let's go back. 10. Just there. And then there. That looks a lot better. All right. Oh, and we also need to do those back legs. of the chair as well as the chair back and cushion. All right. And then we also need to put the same cushion at the back of Alex. All right. And probably need to do a bit of a dark wash. A bit more of a dark wash underneath the table, and that's okay. All right. Let me think. All right, we'll do the back legs first. All right, so go there. And then, yeah, that's way too much. There. All right. Go. And go back to here, and we're gonna go down to size 10. It's very similar to the hair, except I don't blur over it. We're not gonna have all of the wood highlights, though. There. That's better. Oh, golly. Let's go back into this. And gonna add helps immensely if I watch my opacity. I am just very terrible at watching that ding dong opacity. Not for sure. Where is the board game? Aha! There we go. Oh, whoops. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Go back down to 10. There we go. Need a little closer. There we go. And then we are gonna go back onto here. Oh. Low opacity for eraser, but 25 opacity on that. There we go. And let's up to 20. There we go. Actually, had a very interesting thought. There. If I permanently keep that there, and then I do this here, there we go. All right. Making sure this also goes in the sheet. There we go. All right. Okay. There we go. 10. I'll make sure I keep up this wood grain. Okay. There we go. I know I'm cocking my head to the side. I'm so susceptible to vampires right now. There we go. That's much better. Shut that by quite a bit. That's okay. I can clean that up. Real easy. Easy fix. There we go. Look at that. That looks so much better now. Okay. All right. Much better. Okay, yeah, that wood grain looks a lot better now. There. Alright. Okay. There. Alright, and then get back into here, get back into here, get back into here, get back to here. And then increase. Actually, we'll do 30. That's fine. Oh, forgot the opacity. There we go. There we go. All right, that's much better. There. All right. Now. Okay, big stretch, big stretch. Big stretch. Okay. Okay. What would be a fun color? Actually, maybe just kind of going with kind of like a nice cerulean. Yeah. Let's go with cerulean. And this could be fun. All right, well. Alright, we'll do it on this layer. Okay. I forgot to watch my opacity. Alright. There we go. And that. There we go. Yeah, these chairs actually look pretty comfy. Well, no. Actually, we can just... Oh. There. Alright, and then I'll fix that in a little bit. We'll fix that later. Let's see here. All right, and get rid of that too, as well as this. And this. There we go. All right. Let's actually just... There. Perfect. Wonder what's going on there. There. There we go. And now to blur, 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 blur. There. And okay. There. Put that in the middle there. Oh, that looks so much better. There. All right. There. I'll figure out where that was. Okay. Now let's get into here. Okay. Go over here. Actually, we'll go here, and then 20 path. There we go. Not eraser. Oh my goodness. Oop. This 25. There. We could bring this down to 20. Oh, golly. go. Sorry, I had to lock in for a couple seconds. Okay, there's a lot of things that we're just leaving. And that's okay. Alright. And there we go. Get that all nice. Alright, good. We're all the way over. There we go, and then that over top. There. And then we take the eraser. Opacity, but smaller brush. And let's zoom in quite a bit. There. much better. Now, get back to this cerulean. Okay, actually, no. We can get back to this gray. And we are going to go back to 25 opacity. Actually, we'll just do that and then. Yeah. There we go. Full opacity. Oops. Okay, we'll just leave that at that. And then up here. Okay. We'll fix that up by a lot. There. All right. And then let's see here. Let's go with. Let's go back to this one. Straighten that out. Actually have this come out a bit more here. All right. There we go. That's a little bit better. And then going into blurring. Keep that. There. And keep those edges a little bit more crisp. Go along this a little bit. There. Yeah. That's better. All right, now let's get back to this skin layer. There. much there. Okay. There. Okay. There. Okay. Oh, so many tones. All right. Will you blend? Blend, blend, blend. All right. Yeah, you seem to be blending pretty well. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. 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 All right. Now let's get back up here. Okay. Now let's go down to 5. There we go. Okay. 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 Back to this gray. There. Then perfect. All right. Now get back down to the skin layer. Use this little bit. Get back up to the chair layer. And there we go. There. That looks good. All right. Now, zoom out. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay. Now. Whew. Now we can do something a little bit more on the easy side. So, in front of this layer, add a new layer. And there we go. Now. No, that's not what I wanted to do. What in the heck? Okay. Now. Make this a little smaller. Actually, we're just going to keep moving this down. There. That's perfect. Okay. And gonna fill this white. Right? And then okay, gonna fill the rest of the room. Make it kind of like a nice Peaceful Sage. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Why isn't... That's very annoying. Oh, God. Okay. Then, here we go. And then for carpet, we're gonna go with, more blue, but also more gray. A nice, kind of slate. A little more blue. Yeah. Slate gray. And then we're gonna, where's the size? There it is. Gonna dramatically increase the size. I said dramatically. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. And then we're gonna use some of these. I think this is what I want to use. Yeah, that's definitely what I want to use. Okay, so. All right, and then we'll go back to this. Go up in size. More. Yeah. And then, yeah, 30 opacity should be fine. We'll just find another one. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, that's perfect. All right. Now, for that. Now. Way too much. It's actually blending way too much with the swaks. That's okay. I can just always do a little bit of extra shading on the swaks. Okay. So we need to go a little bit small, even more, maybe not that small. better. And then go here, go here. Full opacity. There. All right. Okay. All right. There. Alright, and then behind the... Okay, so let's look at... Okay, we'll go with the skin there. Okay, and then go here. Just right along there. There. And then we'll blur the heck out of it, because we don't really... We just need... Yeah, a little of a defining line. There we go. Went the skin a little too much there. That's okay. We'll just zoom in. Make sure it doesn't happen again. Go. Get that fixed up. Perfect. And blur it out. Put a little eraser in there. Okay. Blur. More blur. There we go. That's perfect. Okay, and looks like the table could use some more coverage there. Okay, this layer. Needs to be behind that leg. There. There we go. That's a lot better. Alright. Hey, Bun! How are you doing? I am illustrationing. Oh, this is looking a lot better. Oh, something, something, boss makes time, something, something, company time. I get it. Or no, boss makes $1 something, something. That's what it is. Oh my goodness. I think I'm getting a little tired. I'm gonna have a little bit more of my Goku juice. Ah, there we go. But yeah. Here we have Patty telling Kira and Alex that she is refusing to turn 4. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I was just trying to be clever. It helps when you're fully awake. And you also haven't been talking to the void for, wow, almost an hour. Eventually it answers back, sure, but, you know. But I'm good, I'm good. Okay, let's do a little bit darker, a little more red. There we go. This should do. So I think this should be darker. This is the inside of the mouth. Okay, and then boop. Boop. There. Get rid of these pixels. Okay. Will that be why? Okay. There we go. But yeah. Just getting back into streaming at a new time, which so far is working better for me, actually. Because then if I end up with another job, then I can, that I can actually stream after the job is doing during the day. That's my theory. Get this a little nicer. See? Because I wanted to scroll up. Oh well. There we go. That's a little bit better. We turn the highlights back on. Look at that. So cute. Yeah. Kira is a little shooketh, because it's like, what did you just say? And meanwhile, Alex is just holding back laughter. Because, you know, it's ridiculous. How could you even stop yourself from turning 3? That's silly. Patty's silly. She's so silly and cute with her little puppy dog hat. Alright. But yeah, I think you already know what's going on with the kids book that I wrote. So, as all good. As all good. Alright. Yeah, and we also have this is Patty telling her parents. A lot of forced perspective. I'm actually quite proud of the oven door I did. I might move this cabinet back a little further, maybe. Or I can move this closer. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Actually, I think it's fine the way it is. Yeah, I think I'm just overthinking it. But yeah, that'll be the next one I fully color, I think. But yeah, we have this nice little moment. All right, let's see here. Definitely save, and then also we're gonna export this into pictures. There we go. And then that way I can include it into the book. Alright. And yeah, some of these I am going to be finishing. Oh no! I just saw an error. There's been an error. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I can fix it. I can fix it. I promise you, I can fix it. We can fix this. We can fix this. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. You can fix it. It can be fixed. It's totally fixable. Yes. Don't panic. I tell you, don't panic. Totally fixable. You will never know. Look at that. You'll never know. Okay, there we go. Now that's been replaced. Perfect. Ah. But yeah, originally I did draw them playing cards, but I had to I reread the scene in the book, and they were actually playing checkers in the scene, and I'm like, ooh, gotta fix it. Gotta make it checkers, which thankfully wasn't super hard. Yeah. No, it's good. It's okay. Yeah, yeah. But I did make things a little bit harder for me. So, because I had to do the crossed arms. At an angle. Because, you know, I can't make things easy for myself. That's silly. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. I need to open up another. I did save it in here. Yeah, happy Vlogmas, Mr. Piggy. Do-do. No. Yeah, I did save it in documents. I'm just being extremely silly. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Skettios. I am having... Ah, movie time. That's it. There we go. I found it. So yeah, I could probably finish coloring this a bit. Yeah, that was the color scheme I'm gonna go with for the room. Oh, golly. At least I don't have to do the shirt over again. Alright, I can work on this a little bit. Let's see here. Yeah, you know what? Let's work on the room. Okay. Okay, right here. And then, oh, hold on. Do that. There we go. And then, do that. Look at that. Alright, and then do another. Alright, let me just make sure. Okay, that'll do. We're gonna do this. Do bloop. And look at that. Just, as long as I can figure out what it is. Yeah. Okay, so that'll be good for now. Okay, now, got the room, you know, and we'll do the shading on the baseboard a little later. But I will have to fix those socks also. There's so much I'd need to do. I think this would have to be a whole nother stream. Well, I could at least do this, and they have ghost chairs. There. Not so much ghost chair. What is going on there? I'm gonna have to figure out what that is. Yeah, it's not on that layer. Okay, it's on this layer. That is weird. I'm gonna have to fix that. Ugh. Gotta love things. And stuff. Alright. At least, well, like, I mean, I got most of this going on, so I think I can go without the guides here. I can just finish that, do the shading. Maybe have fun doing that. And of course I gotta do popcorn. That's necessary. I'll probably just have it be like you can see a few kernels left. And then, yeah, I think that'll be good. And then, of course, I gotta do the texturing on the carpet. So it's a little bit more like that. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Zooming in. Enhance. Okay. Whew. There. Oh. And now, if I just go here, and I pick, yeah, it was this one. Wait, hold on. First this, then this. There, that looks like carpet. Alright, good. Got the whole thing. Maybe less, though. Hold on. There. Yeah, that's good enough. Alright, there we go. Alright. Okay, so this will be the one that we work on next, I think, on stream. Because, you know, she likes to watch movies with her dad. We'll have a lot more dynamic shading going on, and things will look a lot better. Moon. It's a half moon tonight. Alright. But yeah, I am running out of steam, and right now it's a good time for me to figure out who we're gonna raid. So let's okay, there we go. So let's go and raid somebody. Alright. Let's see. Okay, nobody I'm following. But let's see. Okay. Allegiance. Hard to fight. I don't know about that. Let's see. Well, it looks like another pixel artist, so that would be nice. Cozy. Okay. So, the... Alright, so the raid message is going to be, "Heyo, we're raiding you." Okay, so I'm gonna start raid. And I hope to see you next time. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for stopping by. It was really kind of you to do that. Alright, so we're gonna raid in 3, 2, 1, go.